Hello and welcome to another pop-up workshop brought to you by Popapology. In this tutorial I'll be showing you how to fold this simple and elegant origamic architecture model of the famous Empire State Building in New York. And as always, all you need to begin with this project is to download the free PDF from my website www.popapology.co.uk. You will find a direct link just beneath the screen on the left hand side here. And once you have printed the color-coded PDF and cut out all the lines, you should end up with something that looks like this. When it comes to the cutting, just as a special note, make sure that you cut all the lines indicated, even the colored fold lines, except that with the fold lines, as opposed to the vertical cut lines, you'll still be cutting them just along the staggered sections of the lines where there is a line indicated, so that in effect you're left with small white areas which become the tabs in your final construction that will keep the integrity of the structure together. So in order to begin, I'm just going to be establishing a shallow degree of fold from the base of the card here by pressing down on the spine of the card itself and pushing out each of these three-dimensional elements to a very shallow degree of fold to begin with, and moving up the tower in very small gentle increments, and just literally, especially once we get to this top section, taking very special care not to damage these little platform sections, the horizontal planes, these little tabs that hold our design together. So once you reach the top, just press out this top, this uppermost level, and just establish it by just pressing it from the back. But again, as you can see, there's hardly any movement really in my hand, and my fingers are working in very small movements and really just teasing out the form from the background. And again, the same thing happens with this very delicate, probably the most tricky part of our design, along with this fold here which recedes. So these sections just take special care with. It sometimes helps to just grab with a pinch hold of a whole plane and just press it forward. You're kind of using a certain tension to get the paper working with you and really weakening the fold lines, as it were, and repeat the same thing on the other side of the tower. It's really worthwhile taking your time over it and not wanting to do anything too dramatic in one go, because even though it will take a few more minutes, your resulting structure will be so much more clear and clean. So here again, when we have this receding section, just again try and push that in conjunction with this plane moving upwards. We're going to use another pinch to push this middle section backwards. And now, as you are zooming into a certain area, don't forget to zoom out again and have a look at the entire structure, just to make sure that the rest of your model is also behaving as it should. And as you can see, we are now moving increasingly to an almost 90 degree, from the side you can see, a 90 degree fold. There's a certain tension in the paper, that's why it's curling, but we're looking after each and every section and using our digits to support the base of our building as well. And certainly, slowly but surely, we will establish more and more depth, more and more three-dimensional depth within the overall building design. And at a certain stage you can just grab hold of the entire bottom plane of your card and just press upwards or forwards whilst holding the back, and it will, as you can see, will just want to collapse into shape, as it were. But really you need to make sure that it does this all at the same time. So all these elements, these separate elements, you need to coordinate together. That is the real trick of the folding process. And we are getting to that stage where I can while supporting the back, I can kind of push up the bottom and thereby almost fold the bottom over itself. But I need to make sure that I don't neglect the top part. And really nothing very dramatic is happening at this stage, but it's very crucial that you don't miss this stage out, otherwise the paper will buckle, as it has very, very delicate elements. So we are almost at the stage where we can collapse our entire model, and we do this by simply folding the shapes over, and if I just press down on the actual design, the model from the back, you will see that it will fold flat totally, and we are essentially just establishing the crease lines even further. But you should do this very carefully and just gently press down on the paper itself. And now we can review the overall design of the card. And as you can see, all these the sections that you can see in relief being horizontal planes have all come out very rigid and unbroken, and that provides us with a very crisp finish. So just make sure you go carefully with this fold because of the very delicate elements involved. But I hope you enjoy making this beautiful building, and I hope to see you again soon for some of my other tutorials as well. So thanks again for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.